Hi guys, I hope you are doing well. In this session, we are going to discuss about Python data visualization using Matplotlib, specifically column chart or bar chart with different set of styles. So guys, bar chart and column chart, these two chart, right, is a common type of chart in Python programming, or you can say that in visualization. Okay, so in a bar chart or column chart, each category is represented by a rectangular bar with values. So in Python, you can create a bar chart and column chart using Matplotlib library. So I will give you lots of example with different set of style and different set of data. Okay, so let me jump on Jupyter Notebook. So guys, first of all, we have to import the library of Matplotlib. So simple, pyplot as PLT, and I am taking a NumPy as well, right? So these two library I am going to import. So for an example, right now I am going to create a basic data, let's say x equal to, and similarly I am taking the y. So in y guys, I am using np.random.randint, and my starting position is 1000, and I want only the 5 values. Okay. So in case, let's say if you want to create a bar chart. Okay. So guys, simple, create a bar chart. So what can I do here? PLT dot bar, and here you have to supply your x-axis and y-axis. Okay. In case, let's say you want to add a label. So add labels and title you want to supply. So simple, PLT dot x label. Okay. So I am writing here for an example, let's say category and plt.y label, and here let's say guys sales. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, so these are my category, and the numbers between 1000 and 9000, these my sales. And in case you want to supply any titles, so you can supply, let's say, category by sales, okay, using column chart, whatever, right? And here, in case, let's say if I want to show this particular chart, so you can use here plt.show. Okay, now let me run this. Okay, so this is a y label. So guys, you can see here I am getting that particular chart. All right, so it is a very easy to create. Okay, so in case, let's say if you want to change this figure size, right? So here, change the figure size. So how you can change the figure size? So plt.subplots, simple, and here you can supply the fig size guys equal to, let's say, 8/4. So look at this. All right, so that's how you can create your column chart. Okay, so it is very easy. So guys, let me explain this code once again. So in this particular code, I am taking x and y, right? So here, a plt.subplots, using this particular line of a statement, I am going to create the figure size, and using the plt.bar. So this particular function will take two arguments: the category represented by the x variable, and the values which is represented by the y variable. Values means my sales, and then add a label and title using the plt x label and plt.y label. And again, I am going to supply the sensible title, so plt.title. And finally, I am using plt.show. All right, so this is very easy to create. So guys, bar chart are useful for comparing data across different categories, let's say such as sales by region, population by country, and performance by team, etc., etc. So guys, in Matplotlib, you can use various way to design your chart in more visually appealing and easier to understand. So some of the style I am sharing with you. And so these particular style you can use in Matplotlib, right? So colors, it means you can change any of the colors, right? Width, you can make a width of column, right? Which is make them wider or narrower. You can use any kind of border style such as color, width, and dash style. You can use the transparency, labels, annotation, legends, and grid line, right? Okay, so let me give you some example based on these components. All right, so guys, simple, I am using here again, let's say, my category. So for an example, this one, my sales parameter. Okay, so sales is again np.random.randint, simple. Okay, now guys, what I'm doing, I am going to plot the data. So simple, plt.bar, And on the x-axis, let's say I am taking my categories, and then I am taking my sales. Okay, guys, I am using here, let's say color. Okay, so for each category, I want to supply the specific color. Let's say red and blue, green and yellow, or let's say purple. All right. After that, and here I am going to show my chart, plt.show. So it's very simple, right? Okay, so you can supply the color on each category. Okay, so this is very easy to do that. And now I am telling you one more style. So let me copy this and here paste. Let me make a comment. Now guys, plt.bar category sales, right? And here I am using a width parameter. So width equal to 0.5. So look at this. Okay, so bar width. All right. And similarly, let's say you can use here age color equal to black. All right. And here I'm using line width equal to 2. And this parameter I am going to remove here. So guys, look at this. Okay, so here I'm using age color equal to black, right? And the line width is 2. So you can see here you are getting the, I'm plotting different border style of each column. All right. So this is very easy to do that. Okay, in case you want to, set the transparency. So plt.bar, again categories and sales. And guys, I am using a parameter alpha. So using this alpha, you can set the transparency on each column. So I am using here 0.5. Okay, so let me make a comment. Now look at this. So this is the transparency. If you are using 4, so you will have more transparency. Look at this. And again 2. Okay, and here you can use here between 0 to 1. So this is one is a solid, right? So 0 to 1. So I'm using here 0.5. All right, so these kind of style you can use on these column chart. Make sense? So guys, now the same thing I want with different kind of style. Okay, so again I have category and sales. So here I have my colors as well, right? Let's say this one. Okay, so I am going to copy here. So these are my color. And guys, I am going to set, let's say my edge color equal to black. Okay, and line width equal to 1.5 and plt.subplots. So I am going to set my figure size. So fig size equal to 8 by 4. Okay, now plt.bar chart, again categories and sales and color equal to, guys, colors, this one. And we have edge color equal to edge color. We have line width and here line width. And again, I am using alpha equal to 0.5. Simple. Okay. Now, again, I am using these parameter. All right. So guys, now the question is, what if in case you want to add the data labels? Okay. So as of now, let's say, I don't know, let's say what is the sales of the category A? What is the sales of each category? So in this scenario, what if I want to add the data labels on each column? Okay. So what can I do here? Adding the data labels to the columns. So simple for, I'm using here enumerators. Okay. And in enumerators, and here I'm using my sales. So simple plt.text. So this is, I'm accessing the enumerators index and that particular, my sales in the form of a string. Color I want to supply, let's say red. and the horizontal alignment equal to, guys, center, and the vertical alignment equal to, let's say, bottom, right? And simple. Now let me run this. So you can see here, I am getting my sales. Okay, so it is very easy to add the data labels on Matplotlib. So simple, you have to use the enumerators. So I am telling you, let's say, what does this line? So simple, I am printing I, okay, and I am printing the V. Look at this. Okay, so based on this index, I am going to printing my sales. All right, and this particular number I am going to convert into the string. This is the color, and this is the horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. All right. So guys, this is very easy to do that. In case you want to, change this alignment, you can change, left alignment, right alignment, annotation. Okay. So this is up to you. So guys, I hope you understood this example in detail. Now let me create a chart with two different data sets. Okay. So creating a chart with two different data set, guys, right? So what I'm doing here, data 1 equal to any random number I am taking here. And again, plt.subplots. So using the subplots, you can define, what kind of figure size you want to supply. So again, we are using here 8x4 and plt.bar. So guys, labels and data1 equal to label equal to data1. All right, plt.bar, again the same thing. Same labels I want, but I want with data2 and label equal to data2. I hope you are understanding this particular example. And here, guys, I am using bottom equal to data1. So in bottom, I want to keep the data1. Okay. Now, in case, let's say if you want to supply, any title, so plt dot titles. So simple, guys, column chart with legends and grid lines. Okay. So again, plt dot x label, and here simple labels, plt dot y label. So basic example I am telling you to understand these examples in details. Now in case, guys, you want legends, so what you can do? Okay, so in case adding a legend, so it is very easy, plt dot legend, right? Now adding grid lines to the chart. So how we can do that? So plt dot grid and true here. Now I am showing my chart, plt dot show. So look at this. Okay, so in case you want to customize this legend, you can customize. Customize means you want to change the position. Okay, so what you can do? Let's say legend, you can use here, guys, upper left, right? So this is the upper left. So here I have to use the lock parameter. So upper left. Similarly, you can use here upper right. Look at this. Now you can use here lower left. Okay. So guys, lots of style you can use. Okay, let me tell you what kind of location you can use here. So we have multiple things. So guys, these are the location strings. Okay. So again, let me tell you. So here you can use here location equal to 10 as well. So it will also work. Okay. 2. Right. So you can use the number as well. Okay. So it is up to you. Make sense? All right. So guys, this code create a column chart with two set of data, data1 and data2, corresponding label A, B, C, D, and E. All right. The label argument in the bar function is used to add legends to the chart. And here I'm using bottom parameter because I want in the bottom only the data 1. Okay. So guys, this chart also has grid lines and the legend to distinguish between the two set of data. Okay. So you can use any hexadecimal color in Matplotlib column chart in case you want. Okay. You can specify the color using the color argument in the bar function. So the color can be specified in hexadecimal format as well. So look at this, what I'm saying here. So let's say if you are going to keep, some unique color. Okay, so millions of color you can create in the Matplotlib. So X equal to, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here Y equal to, guys, again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So what I'm doing here, plt dot bar X and Y, and here you can supply your color argument. Okay, any hexadecimal color you can supply. So let me open my Excel. Okay, so I am telling you how you can do that. So for an example, you can go here and more color, custom. So you can choose, right, any specific color you can choose. Okay, so you can copy this hexa color, this hexa number, and here you can supply. Simple. So look at this. Now you can use here plt.show in case you don't want this particular line of statement. So look at this. Okay, once again, one more time, go to the color property, custom, any specific color you want, right? Any specific color. So simple, you can copy this hexa number and simple, you can paste here. Look at this, guys. Okay, so it is very easy to create, right? Similarly, if you want to create a horizontal bar chart, so simple here, H. Okay, look at this. Make sense? All right. So let me create a horizontal bar chart again. So guys, creating horizontal bar chart. So guys, right now what I'm doing, I am taking a two variable, let's say figure, and my axis equal to plt.subplots. And here what I'm doing, I'm using here my figure size equal to 5/3. Okay. And using the axis, I am going to create a bar chart horizontally, for an example, categories and sales. And guys, now adding data labels. Okay, so on horizontal chart, how you can add the data labels. So look at this. Again, for I, and I'm using, V, again, value in enumerator and over the sales. So let me use here, or I can take the S represented as a sales. And guys, axis dot text, and here SISTR of S, and horizontal alignment equal to left and vertical alignment equal to bottom. All right. Now again, I want to set the labels and title. So axis dot set title X label, guys. So for an example, let's say category X dot set label. Okay. And here I want sales. So let me change the spelling. And axis dot set title, and here whatever, right, horizontal bar chart, and plt dot show. Now let me run this. So look at this. Okay, so it is very easy to do that. In case you want to supply the same color, so simple copy, and here you can use this parameter. All right, now let me change the guys figure size. Let's say I want to 6. Make sense? Okay, so everybody can understand this chart. All right, and guys, one more thing. As I told you, Matplotlib will provide lots of content, right? Lots of content, or you can say that lots of style as well. Okay, so Matplotlib will provide you by default n number of style. Okay, so let me show you. So simple, all the style. So plt dot style available. Okay, let me use the print statement. So guys, these are the styles. So for an example, let's say I want to print plt. So I want to use any specific style. So plt dot style, style. What I want to do, I want to use. So let's say I want to use 538. So simple, I can copy and paste. All right. Now the same chart I am going to copy and I'm going to paste here. Look at this. All right. Now the background has been changed. Okay. So now how to create a column chart or horizontal bar chart? Okay. So create column chart and horizontal bar chart together. So how we can do that? Okay. So what I'm doing, I am taking a sample data, guys. Any sample data I am taking. Let's say x equal to np.array. So I am taking, let's say Germany. For an example, India, USA, and let's say France, whatever, right? And here y1 equal to np.array, and here I can take any kind of number. Similarly, I am taking y2 equal to np.array, and here again some random number, right? 15, 25. Now create a figure. Try to understand what I'm doing here. Create a figure with two subplot. Okay, so I am going to create a two chart, first column chart and horizontal bar chart. So I am taking a two plot. So figure, and here I want axis 1 and axis 2. Okay, so again plt.subplots, guys. So number of columns, sorry, number of rows equal to I want 1, but number of columns I want 2, and the entire figure size will be 16 by 4. So you can customize this fig size in case you want to bigger chart or a smaller chart. So now I am going to plot the column chart on first subplot. So guys, this first subplot is represented by the AX1 and the second subplot is represented by the AX2. So if I am going to run this line only, then you will realize what is happening here. So look at this. So this is the first subplot and this is the second plot. Got it? Now what can I do here? Axis 1 equal to bar. What I want here, X is means let's say my country, and here the Y1, and the color equal to, guys, let's say blue. Again set, let me copy the above this one. Simple. So this is the category and this is the values, whatever, and this is the, guys, column chart. Let's say column chart. Got it? Similarly, I am going to plot the second plot. So simple copy and paste. Here the X is 2 and here also 2, and the, guys, color, for an example, I want orange, and this is 2. Got it? And this is horizontal bar chart. Got it? After that, what I'm doing here, so guys, let me adjust the layout to prevent overlapping of the subplot. So how you can adjust your layout? So in case you are going to generate the two subplot, if you don't want your plot is overlapping, so in this case you can use here plt dot tight layout and here plt dot show. Now let me run this. So guys, look at this. Let me do one thing. So it has to be horizontal chart, right? Look at this. Okay, so I hope you are understanding this particular part. So using the same code, we are going to draw the two charts simultaneously. All right. So guys, now I am telling you how you can create a two bar chart. Okay, two bar chart means, let me take this data again. So what I'm doing here, plt dot bar, let's say x and y1, and plt dot bar x and y2, and here I am going to plt dot show. Let me define the x axis position for each bar. Okay, so define the x axis position for each bar. So what I'm doing here, let's say r1 equal to np dot a range, and here I'm using length of x, whatever. R2 equal to x plus bar width I am taking, guys. So let me take a bar width. So let's say 0.40, whatever, right? So I am taking bar width for x in R1. So whatever the width of R, so I am going to add some numbers. Now fig and axis equal to plt.subplots. Now x dot bar. So again, what I want, R1. Now I want Y1, color equal to, let's say, blue, and the width I want whatever the bar width, and guys, age color I want black, and the label I want, let's say, Y1, whatever. Similarly, copy and paste, and here I want R2, and this is Y2. Color I want to change, let's say, red, and the edge color will same black, and this is for Y2. After that, now again I am going to set these parameters here as well. Let's say, I am saying X label, for an example, quarter. Okay, and this is the sales. Now quarterly sales by region, and here X. I want legend, so axis dot legend, and here plt dot show. Now let me run this. So guys, that's how you can show your data. Okay, so right now let's say these numbers are in ascending order. So what you can do here, you can take np dot random, which is 1000 to 9000. I want total value is 5. Random dot rand int. Similarly, the same thing, let's say I want here. Now let me run this. All right, so that's how you can create your chart. Okay, so guys, I am hoping, let's say, you are also understanding this example. Okay, so I am taking a bar width, I am taking R1 and R2 to separate this particular columns, okay, to between Y1 and Y2. And here I'm going to create a separate bar chart for R1 values, or you can say that Y1 data, and for the separate chart I'm going to create for Y2 as well, right? So this is the very interesting part. So guys, let's say on the last chart, I am telling you again from the column chart, sample data for the bar chart with error bars. So let's say you want to create some labels, and here I want, let's say category A, 40 and 45, whatever. And here I am saying errors. Okay, in case, let's say you are going to develop any kind of models, or you are getting some errors, right? So you want to show those error on your chart. So how you can do that? So again, I am going to create a figure and axis object. So fig and axis equal to plt dot subplots, and here axis dot bar. So guys, again, labels and values, and here y error equal to, let's say, our errors. Okay, and you want to align your errors into center, and here you want to use, let's say, alpha parameter, so you can use for the transparency in case you want. So error color you want to supply, guys. So for an example, I want to supply as a black, and the caption size you want to supply, let's say, 10. And here again, axis dot set x label. Okay, and now I am going to showing my chart like this. So look at this. All right, so guys, similarly you can play with different set of style and different set of data based on column chart and bar chart. Okay, so in general, if some people are asking what is the difference between column chart and bar chart, the difference between column chart and bar chart is based on the orientation of the bars. Okay, if you are going to create the chart vertically, so I am assuming, or everyone will be assuming, you are going to create a column chart. In case you are going to create a horizontal chart, so it means you are going to create the bar chart. So this chart can be either in horizontal or in vertical or orientation. So in vertical form, it is usually called a column chart, while in the horizontal form, it is referred to a bar chart. So horizontal bar chart are typically simple, referred to as bar chart, and vertical bar as column chart. Okay, guys. And one more thing, the I'm going to share, some best practices. So for an example, let's say you have to use this bar chart and column chart, for these kind of scenario. So use a bar chart if you have a long titles to display for each category. Okay, this will make your chart more readable. So a column chart is useful when representing data set over a period of time, as this can be indicate any trends, right? And keep it as simple. So column chart can be become difficult to read if there are too many categories. All right. So when you have lots of categories, so you can't read that chart easily. Okay. So considering arranging your data for both column chart and bar chart in ascending order or descending order to make them easier to read, guys. So guys, I am hoping this session will help you a lot in order to create column chart and bar chart using Python Matplotlib with different set of styles, colors, font, and charts, layouts, and all. Okay. So guys, do the practice of this session. And in case you are finding any difficulty to understand this, then please let me know in the comment. And one more thing, I will be share this Jupyter notebook in the description, okay, as a link or maybe GitHub link. So you can download this Jupyter notebook in case you want. All right. Now I will be meet you in next session with Matplotlib itself. All right. Thanks for watching and have a great day.